You got a fetish for my love. I push you out and you come right back. Don't see a point in blaming. If I were you, I'd tell me. You got a fetish for my love. I push you out and you come right back. Don't see a point in blaming. If I were you, I'd tell me.
Oh, girl, so fierce.
Hey guys, I'm back and I'm here with a new video. Today I'm going to be reviewing this hair that I received from Eullair Hair. They did send me their Indian Deep Wave in the 20-inch frontal closure with a 22-inch bundle, 24 into 26-inch bundles. I did install all of the bundles. I actually didn't even have any hair left. It's pretty full. Of course, you don't have to use all these bundles. It also did not come in this color, so I am going to go ahead and walk you guys through how I achieved this color. I'm going to share with you guys like the products that I use to style as well.
The color I'm going to be using is a Real Techniques HiColor HiLights in the color red and magenta. I do have 2 reds in 1 magenta box. Now I did bleach the knots on the closure prior, so the bundle and the knots do look a little different. You'll need some gloves so your hands don't get stained, something to mix up the color, a color bowl and brush. I'm using the Wella Color Charm 40 Volume Developer with the SheaMoisture products that will be listed down below. These are the curl and smooth products. I'm also going to be using some Macadamia. And afterwards, to deep condition, I will be using the Macadamia repair mask. You're also going to need some aluminum foil to protect your surface. I'm just going to lay this all out on my counter, and I'm going to be puncturing the color. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my color bowl. I would recommend going ahead and mixing this. It is 1 to 2 ratio. So yeah, just make sure you're measuring it unless you're like me and you have measures on your bowl. So go ahead and mix it up. Be careful, you don't want to get it anywhere because this stuff does sting like crazy. Now I am going to keep these in the bundles because I do want the roots to be dark, and this is going to kind of be my line of demarcation so that everything comes out nice and even, and just I like it to be uniformed, and I don't want to have to guess where I put the line of demarcation on the other one. They're all tied equally, so just make sure you disperse the color evenly amongst all 4 bundles and the closure. Just depending on how many bundles you have. If you have any more than 4 bundles in a closure, you're definitely going to need another box of color because this was barely enough to cover. I did have a little bit left over, which is a great thing, but if I would have never had enough for like another bundle. So just make sure you're getting this all over the ends and like all over everywhere. I love this color because you do not need bleach with it, and it deposits beautifully. Now if you want your like the top of it to be a lot lighter than the bottom, you can definitely do the top first and then go in and do the bottoms after because they're more porous, so they're actually going to pick up a lot more color, and it's going to be a lot more noticeable towards the ends versus towards the weft. So just go ahead and disperse it all over. You want the hair completely saturated in color.
The closure, the one thing that I do have to say about the closure is that it didn't lift as well as the rest of the bundle. So as you can see, it's fairly dark. I did want dark roots, so that's perfectly fine because that's how I wanted it. But as you can see, like, look how red it is here in the back and how dark it is here towards the front. So, I mean, if I put this back, you can't really tell. And you probably can't really tell on camera either. And in person, it's not that bad. Like, I've asked a couple people, can you tell? And everybody says they don't know what I'm talking about. So I am pretty sure. Of course, the ends are going to lift a lot lighter than the roots because the roots are a lot healthier than the ends. But yeah, that's the only thing I was disappointed about, was the actual closure not lifting as light as the rest of the hair. But other than that, I did not receive a lot of shedding. I love the density of the closure. It was really, really, really nice. The bundles were nice and thick. The wefts were very neat. And the wave did not come like this. So originally, it was a lot deeper and more defined. I personally prefer this because it's more natural and more like my pattern of hair. So I personally prefer this. It did have some baby hairs. I try to like customize. Well, I try to do as least customization as I possibly could because I didn't want to have to do a lot of work on this. And I think it came out really nice. Now, it's super, 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 super full. And I haven't experienced any tangling. Of course, you guys know I don't personally like to rub my fingers too much through my hair. And the closure, it tends to get a little bit more frizzier than the actual bundles of hair. But my hair tends to do that too. Like I notice in my bang area and my front area, my natural hair is the first part that gets frizzy. Now I have not slept with this. I have had it for a little over a week and I'm just absolutely freaking in love with it. It is cooling down here in California, so I am so happy, and the color is totally fall. I am like in love with the color. You guys know I love me some burgundy tones, so I'm definitely gonna be rocking this throughout fall. I just can't stop touching it. It's really nice and soft, and it still stayed really healthy even afterwards. So as you can see, the ends look really, really, really good still. I just recommend you deep conditioning this hair because it is curly hair. Curly hair tends to feel like, I'm not going to say it's necessarily drier than all the other hair because that's not true. It just really depends on how much you're conditioning, moisturizing, and keeping your hair like nourished. But for the most part, it gets brittle, it gets dry if you're not maintaining it and you're lying on it and everything like that. So I definitely recommend you guys deep conditioning and leaving like a serum. I recommend you also getting a diffuser. I just used, for the diffuser, I just used my Conair. This is the one I keep here at home. This is the Infinity Pro Conair. I put the little diffuser on top of there. I put it on a medium or low to high blowing pressure, and then I put it on warm. You can either do this like while it's attached to the doll head if you pin it down and then just turn the doll head upside down and then, you know, kind of do it from there. Or you can do your own hair. You could do it like this, hold it up like that. Or I personally like to do to my own natural hair, but this is if you have it glued down because you don't want to like flip it over and then it'd be all like messed up on you. I flip my hair forward and then I just diffuse it from there. Make sure you guys are getting as much to the root as possible, just because I've noticed that the closure it wasn't as curly as I would like it to be at the root of the closure, but you can manipulate that with the diffuser and make it look like a little bit more like voluminous. So if you guys are trying to get some more volume and some more curl up here at the root of the actual closure, just try doing that and it works perfectly fine. So as far as the shipping with this, they were really fast. It only took about 2 days to get here. So I was like so happy with that because, you know, usually AliExpress companies do that kind of stuff, but it's not always the same for actual like vendors to have their own website and ship out their own products. So I was really happy about that. The customer service was great with them as well. So that is always a plus because I cannot stand when these companies have bad attitudes, and this company didn't like rush me to get the review out for you guys or anything like that. So I'm like really happy with that because I feel like when they rush you to get the review out, it's more than likely because their hair is crappy and they're like worried that the crappy hair is gonna get exposed by us. And I don't have that case. Like, I'm not having that happen with this. I haven't experienced a lot of shedding. I did experience a tad bit of shedding after I did the what was it? It wasn't the it was kind of like a mask. Like I put like a deep conditioning mask on this, and it wasn't more so the 22 or the 24. It was that 26-inch bundle. It was one of them that was like kind of shedding more than I'd like it to, but it wasn't excessive. It was just kind of like you colored me, you still have me wrapped in this bundle, and you know, it needed to lose some hair out of there. But it wasn't anything crazy. Obviously you can see I still have a lot to work with, so I'm not hurting or anything without it. Now the length is definitely true to length. Like, it comes down so freaking far. I actually cut a little bit of the ends on this just because After I was done constructing the wig, I felt like it needed to be shaped up just a little bit towards the end, but I didn't cut any of the like layers into the top or anything. It was more so the length on the bottom. That's from the side. I just am in love with the curl pattern. I think this curl pattern is just absolutely gorgeous. I would love how it would look like in a natural, just natural 1B or natural 1 color that it comes in. Oh my god. Even though I love this color that I made it into, I think this hair would be great for like a sew-in if you already have naturally curly hair and you just want to do a little bit of leave out. Oh, the curl pattern on this is so nice and manageable. I didn't do a lot to it. I did what I normally do to my own hair. So to me, that's a plus because I don't want to have to be doing extra stuff that I don't even do to my own hair, because it kind of defeats the purpose of a protective style. Because if I really wanted to put all the work into doing my own hair and keeping it like at its best every single day, I would do that instead of having to like manipulate somebody else's hair. Definitely do that to my own hair. Do use like some mousse or something like that to keep it tamed. You're not going to want to walk around and just spray water in it. Like I have a water bottle. Let me grab it. So I have this water bottle and I just put a leave-in conditioner, or you can even put like a good conditioner or a good hair like deep conditioner that you like, and then just add some water and then spray your hair down and then brush it out and take care of it like that. That's definitely fine. You can do that. You don't have to add mousse or anything like that. But you don't want to just put water in this hair and think that it's going to look like not frizzy, because it's naturally, I feel like curly hair, just because I have curly hair, I feel like when I don't tame it, it just looks like a big old puffy craziness. You definitely need to put some type of product in this hair. But as far as I'm concerned, Eullair Hair, this definitely gets a freaking 2 thumbs up for me. I really, really, really love the quality of the hair. The price of the hair is really affordable. If you guys are interested in checking out any information as far as the Eullair Hair and where you can get this hair, you're welcome to check down in the description box below. I'll have the links there as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody who might find it useful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
You my fetish, I'm so ready. All these rumors being spreaded. Might as well go ahead and do it, cause they saying we already did it. Call on Gucci if you ever need. Now be South Beach in the drop top.